H-Town, what's going on? What's going on? This is another edition of How Do You See the Game? I'm your host, Jordan Campbell. And as always, it is my pleasure to be with y'all. Appreciate y'all checking in, listening, really do. If you can, hit that like button. If you can, hit that subscribe button. I do want to say I'm sorry for the late reaction. Most weeks I want to be out. I want to have it out at least by Tuesday. Having some little difficulties with the camera, but I do plan on getting a very good and new camera pretty soon once I win this fantasy baseball league that I'm in. I am a fantasy expert, so I'm going to be bringing some of that stuff to you pretty soon. Okay? But I don't want to hold y'all. Let's get to it. We're talking about our Texans today, right? And I want to start off by saying if you're ever going through some hard times, some rough times, you're down on yourself, find Davis Mills, the quarterback of the Houston Texans. Because this man went to the podium the other day. I don't know, it might have been yesterday. It might have been, I'm not sure, right? But they asked him a question, how the season's going, how you feeling about things. And Davis Mills said, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We're definitely progressing each outing, right? And then he said the Chicago game was his cleanest game so far. Now, I don't know what y'all are looking at, but I don't see. I don't think we're in a good spot. I don't see a lot of progression unless we're talking very minimal, like hard to see type of progression. And then to say that Chicago was your cleanest game, I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. In that Chicago game, Davis Mills, as well as your Houston Texans, they were 0-4 on 3rd and 1. They were 0-4 on 3rd and 1. Davis Mills was 3 for 12 overall on 3rd downs. I guess the only reason he progressed is because the week before that, he was 3 for 13 on 3rd downs. That's not clean. He threw 2 interceptions. He was forcing the ball. Now they're trying to say that he's getting better at going through his progressions. Well, he went through the progressions and tried to force a ball to Cooks. I understand Cooks your best receiver, but there was 2 guys right there. So it's one thing to go through your progressions, but can you you know what I'm saying, read it and understand this is not where I should go now. Now that I've read it, this is not where I should go. You see what I'm saying? That's not what I would describe as clean. But I think the biggest issue with the Texans in that game that really got to me was they reverted back to their old ways in a little bit. Because first week we understand they didn't put the best players on the field. Second week, they gave him a bigger role. And then the third week, they had decent roles, but when it became winning time, we're out there with Rex Burkhead. You see what I'm saying? And I understand that Dameon Pierce, the young running back, fumbled twice. That's never good. You can't let that happen. But it's not like we're a championship team. You know what I'm saying? We understand that we're going through growing pains, right? That's why we got Davis Mills out here trying to throw it around. You know what I'm saying? We want to see what he got. We want to see what the running back has. We know that Rex Burkhead is not that guy. Okay, I'm sure Rex Burkhead is, once again, he's a nice guy, I'm sure. But you're trying to win games as Rex Burkhead, as the feature back, and we over here we're back by our own end zone and stuff like that. It was too much. It was too much. Plus Mills threw the game-winning interception trying to get it to Rex Burkhead. I'd rather you just chunk it down the field to Cooks or something. It's too much. I'm going to stay on the offense for a little bit because we got to talk about it. It's really about figuring out if Mills is the guy. I don't know how many times I can say that, but just a few things that I've seen or I looked up on the offense. We're 5th worst in yards per attempt. Okay? 6.2 yards per attempt. That's bad. It's not good. fourth worst in first down percentage. We're getting first downs 25% of the time. 25% of the time. We're 14th in pass attempts, though. So that's what I'm saying. We're allowing Mills to sling this thing. He got 107 passing attempts. That's 14th. We're right in front of the Chiefs with 110. And we know who they got. Come on, man. We're getting 2 red zone attempts per game. That's 29th in the NFL. We are converting 3 third downs per game. That's 30th in the NFL. We're not good on third down. We're horrible on third down. You know, Davis Mills, if you want the job, we gotta look better. We gotta look better, and that's where I'm gonna leave it with the offense, right? Now I'm gonna take you to the defense because I wouldn't say high on the defense, but I feel like the way the offense has been looking, you would look at the defense and be like, oh, they've been playing their ass off, right? Well, despite the fact that we've been mucking it up for teams and making it kind of difficult, right? The defense is not as good as we would like to think. We're giving up 202 rushing yards per game. I mean, I don't even think people do that in Madden. I don't think I've ever given up. I played some seasons in Madden. I ain't never given up no 202 rushing yards per game, even in the first 3. Even within the first 3. Come on now. We're 28th in opponents' rushing yards per attempt, 4.6. I mean, that's bad. We're 26th in third down stops. We're just not getting third down stops at all. We're giving up. Listen, there's been plays that's been 3rd and 25. And we just, some blown coverage, guy just goes up the sideline and boom. It's happened a couple times. It's horrible. And we haven't scored. This is back in the offense because I had to tell you. The Texans have not scored in the fourth quarter. We have not scored in the fourth quarter. So, both sides of the ball, you know, obviously we got to get better. But, you know, the biggest light is going to shine on Davis Mills because this is his opportunity to take hold of this position, the most important position on the team. And the only reason I've been able to stay this calm is because it's later in the week. I was so frustrated early on because it was just a horrible looking game. And what makes it even worse is that Justin Fields, he's not good. And I don't find any kind of pleasure in saying that because I was hoping he would be. But he's just not good. He's not that good. And we should have won the game. We should have won the game. But I want to move on to what we're going to in next week's matchup, and that's the Los Angeles Chargers. And the Chargers are banged up. They're coming in with Herbert with cracked ribs, and Bosa's on IR, and their top receivers coming off a hamstring. We really got to be better on this one. We really got to be better. We got to come with it. We're at home. We got to find some juice, man. I'm actually staying in San Diego right now, but don't worry about that. I'm still H-Town to the fullest, and they know it. But I don't want to be laughed at. And yeah, this is about me right now. We gotta bring it. We gotta bring it. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who's listening, man. The Texans, we have so much that we gotta get better at. But I also want to let y'all know that Rockets are coming up really soon. I think their first game is October 2nd. So we're definitely going to do some previews about them. And the Astros, you know, we're going into playoff mode, so they're doing what they're doing. So we definitely got to talk about that. So once again, man, I appreciate anybody who clicks on this video and listens. I appreciate y'all. If you can, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna be back with some more stuff, man, in a better, more timely manner, if possible. So I appreciate y'all, and we out.